Her name is Panda.
What's up, everybody, and welcome in. It's Sunday, which means it's time for some D&D and a cat butt, because there's a cat butt there.
Oh,
Hope you are all doing well. Hope you all survived Valentine's Day, and let me know which one of you is going to have a baby come October and November.
One, two, three, not it.
Not it. Medically
If we,
impossible.
I was gonna say if a baby comes out from either of us at this point, like that's the coming of either Christ or the Antichrist, depending on your point of our lifestyle, and it's gonna be a trip.
Yep. I just love all the babies that are, conceived on Valentine's Day. You know exactly when they were conceived because they were born in November. Real easy math.
True story. Me, and my half sister, whom I've never met, share the same birthday. And I was like 3 or 4 years apart. Never met, never was like, oh, that is an odd coincidence. And we did the 9 month backtrack, and give or take 2 or 3 days is my dad's birthday. I'm like, okay,
You
guess I
were a
know how that
birthday
one.
present.
Right, exactly.
Mad Panda is on. Do you know?
Mad Panda? Oh my God. She's alive? We've
Blast from the
missed you.
past.
Hope you are well, Panda. We have missed you. So, a lot of things in my ears. Anyways, welcome in, welcome everybody. We're going to be playing some D&D again today. We'll be continuing off where we left off. But first, announcements as always. All streams for 2026 are Extra Life streams. So you click that link that's in chat or in the About Me section, and you can donate to Extra Life, a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. Um, I have mentioned in March, we will be also adding in, for the month of March, Stream to MS is doing a fundraiser. So, as someone who has MS, this is very important to me. So, I am going to be doing some fundraising for them. So, keep an eye out for that thing that'll pop up in the chats and it'll be in the, all that shit. So, and then also, I'm still working with my daughter to find out how the fundraising link and all that stuff for our local Humane Society, since our city decided that they're no longer going to fund the Humane Society because they're cocksuckers. So that'll be coming up. On my end of streams, we will be back into Resident Evil Village on Tuesday, pending life, um, as we continue our year of horror games, and we'll be playing Resident Evil Requiem when it comes out on February 27th. So, things to look forward to. Any ideas?
Not a single one.
And I know I can answer for Shave. Life is still crazy, and there's been no updates on Hawthorne for when she's going to be getting her key, so we can be streaming that. We will be doing a test stream of Minecraft sometime before that, just to make sure all the bells and whistles are working on her stream. I've been trying to show her how to set up some things, but life happens, so we haven't gotten a lot done. But that should bring us up to date on all the announcements. Oh, with the exception of in March, there will be a special stream where we're still putting it all together, but we're going to play the Resident Evil tabletop RPG as a one-shot campaign set in the Resident Evil world. Uh, I know that we're working on it, so I'll let you know the exact dates and details. So it is something we are doing for the anniversary of me being released onto this realm. So
Not a St. Patrick's Day. No. It is a zombie Jesus Day.
yeah,
It's
so
not
we'll,
Easter either.
we'll keep you updated on that. We're going to try to get our friends from the Rocketeer Society. We're going to try to get, Az and D and maybe Side Chat, see who we can get on it, see what day works best for everybody. So I don't know which groups will be part of this. It may end up we just replace our Sunday right before that day. Replace that D&D with this, so it'll just be kind of like what we did with Call of Cthulhu. It all depends on the greatest enemy of all tabletop RPGs, scheduling. So, that being said, we need to move the Jake off the table.
Jake, go on.
He's like, oh, you touched me? You want a belly rubber.
Come on,
Let's
Jake.
give Jake his 5 seconds of happiness. Here's Jake. Jake.
That panda would know that trick.
Yes, that's a new one, Panda.
Courtesy of my father. In a roundabout way.
Oh, before we get it's a little fun news if you're following me on Twitter. So we had the grandbabies over last night, and to give Shanae a break, I took the little grandbaby creature into my studio. And of course, I have my 3 monitors up. I was playing Resident Evil Revelations on one, YouTube on another, and Twitch on the other. And on Twitch, I had Ray up, and the grandbaby was first off in shock, overstimulated by my studio because it's just loud and crazy, and there's so much fun stuff. But then she just like fixated on Ray, so I had to take a picture of her just like 3 months old and is in love with this Puerto Rican streamer. She was just dead staring at him. So I shared it on uh, Twitter, and Ray actually liked it, which was awesome because I'm a nerd and I like it when Ray likes posts. So, but yes, that's my update on that. So, all right. So, when we left off, you guys had been tasked with freeing a demon from its imprisonment. It is inside the body of a young girl that has been nailed to a coffin with 7 silver spikes. You know that coffin is in a graveyard. You guys were heading in the direction because there's a town where this red mage that you guys need to destroy in order to find the book you're looking for. And this demon is the key to destroying him. On the way to the town, you will pass the cemetery. So you guys were making your way when you came across a campfire and a black carriage with 7 black horses and one old man sitting there. After a nice conversation, he revealed himself to be O'Brien of the Black Horsemen, and he was one of those who took Abigail to her final resting place. You guys spent the night there, and when you woke, the carriage, the horses, and the horsemen were gone. Just disappeared. There's no tracks, nothing for them. And that is where we left off. So, you guys, well, let's say that you're on this stretch of road right here. You have all the figures.
Yes, I have them hidden so that the kitties don't take off.
So, you guys are ready to head off. You guys had a long rest. All your HP was restored. All your spell slots.
Which side is the water on?
You gotta remember. So, you guys were originally when you were walking, the creek was here, but the fire was over here. So you guys diverted over to here, and so there's actually like a crossroads that you cut through, and you're down over here now. So you guys would need to go back up to here, and the water would still be here.
So on this side?
No,
This
the
side.
water will be ahead of you. You guys are here. The water's up here is going to be where the crossroads is, farther up from you, and so the creek's going to be way up here.
Oh.
So you guys are no longer near the creek. You guys are just on a patch of road. Like I said, you guys have to kind of backtrack just a little bit because you guys snuck through the field trying to be stealthy to investigate, and then you got to a spot in the road. So with that update, what would you guys like to do? The sun is shining. It is early morning, but let's say about 9 o'clock.
Well, we see the graveyard.
No,
I thought we could see it.
no, you guys are still about half a day away from it.
Okay.
It was a day and a half to the graveyard, 2 days walk to the town. Because you'll hit the graveyard before the town. So you'd have to get back to the crossroads and then keep following the path that it was originally on. for about half a day's walk.
Okay.
And remember, the rest, like the fields around you, are dried up, dead vegetation. You really haven't went out to see what kind it is. There are figures that look like scarecrows scattered all amongst it. And then, yeah, along the main road area, there were skulls on the ground, like beheaded faces and stuff. And then in the creek, there were bodies that are completely covered in like burlap sacks and bound together, which you discover that if you mess with one of them, they are alive.
So I guess we'll head to the graveyard.
Yeah, we were just stopping the night because we knew traveling at night is a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to take us a day and a half. We're going to have another night out.
Well, I'll say it is about 10 minutes for you guys to get back to the crossroads. Roll a perception check, both of you.
7.
10.
7, 10. Yeah, you guys are good. Don't notice anything out of the ordinary for this area. I mean, there are strange going-ons, but you're kind of getting used to seeing the scarecrows and the occasional severed head just laying on the side of the road. You don't see any wildlife around you. Like I said, there's no remnants of the campfire from last night, no remnants of the carriage. Everything you guys just ended up sleeping on a road out in the middle of these fields. So, me in the 1990s when I was partying. So, you guys just gonna walk? What's your walking order?
I'll lead again.
You'll lead again?
All right.
I'll have Meekin up with you. It's got good eyesight, keen hearing, good
Nice.
sense of smell.
Yeah, so you guys, I guess it's about a 10-minute walk back up to where you guys meet the original road at the crossroads there. When you guys arrive at the crossroads, I'll have you all roll a perception check, including Nika, since he has such keen hearing. Jake?
Hey! Stop! I'm at you. Alright. So, Sarah gets 17. Meekin. A 17.
All right. Tercel?
22.
22. All right, so yeah, as you guys approach the crossroads, you see that it is strangely barren. Like the vegetation at the crossroads is kind of like pulled back. It's about a good 5 feet before you see any real vegetation, with the exception on one corner. Right over here.
And then this side is where the stream is.
Yeah, the creek's right up here. You see a little batch of yellow flowers growing.
Pretty. Don't touch.
Yeah, I agree. I don't trust him. I don't trust
No.
anything in this land.
Tercel, because you rolled the highest here. As you guys approach it and you see those yellow flowers, you do see right in the center of the crossroads, it looks to be freshly dug and then reburied dirt right in the center of it.
That looks fresh. What
We're
the
at a
fuck is?
crossroads.
Roll a religion or arcana check, Tercel.
Okay.
11 religion.
11. For some reason, it really does stick out to you, but you can't place your finger on it. It's like something is there, but you can't place your finger on it. Are you mentioning it to Sarah?
Oh yeah.
All right, Sarah. Now you can roll religion or arcana check.
16.
16. Yeah, you definitely know that this. Jake, please stop. Uh, this looks to be a spot where a ritual is performed. And as a druid,
I'll go inspect,
Alright.
looking at the flowers.
okay. Um,
If you have, nature.
yeah, with your nature, I'll just go ahead and tell you. You do know that these flowers are used in summoning demons at crossroads.
But not poisonous or anything.
Um,
I don't think they are.
no, they are not.
I'll pick some to put in my pouch.
All right. You guys wish to disturb it at all, or you guys gonna leave the fresh dirt?
Somebody want to be stupid and do a deal with the devil. That's on them.
You would know with that roll that it only happens at midnight. So touching it now wouldn't summon a demon.
No, I'm saying I don't need to mess with it. Somebody wants to be stupid. I'll just leave it be. Do you want to touch
Yeah.
it?
No, I do not at all.
No, Turtle does not.
It's like I was thinking militaristically and like, oh, that could be like a fucking IMD, a
IED in
improvised.
there?
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, they might have summoned demons here. I'm like, cool. More reasons not to touch giant pile that wasn't there yesterday. Or
Well, it's not really a big pile. It's just you can tell it'd be about the size if you were to dig out for like putting a potted flower in the ground, that big of a circle.
Yeah.
And it was dug out, and then you see the soil's been put back in it. It's been disturbed, but it isn't like a mound.
No, Tersa will walk around it with great respect.
No. No.
Well,
Go on,
too
Jake.
bad the demon has appeared.
Go.
Oh no, it's a nuke demon. What was the Egyptian goddess of death or whatever?
Death?
Anubis?
Ball.
Death is Anubis.
Yeah.
Wasn't the
Wouldn't she a
cat the
cat?
ball?
No, Bast is the cat god. Anubis is a jackal-headed god.
Oh, well, never mind.
Tercel rolled low on his Egyptian history.
I thought they were all cats. I didn't know.
No, Anubis is a
The
jackal-headed
Egyptians
god.
are all dead, so who really cares anyway? All they do is make cotton sheets and trash their own streets. So
Egyptians are still very much alive, and so is the Egyptian
not
god.
real Egyptians. It's just people in Egypt that are like, "Hey, we're Egyptians." Like, cool. What do you do? I don't know. Steal from people and exist. I don't have a very high opinion of people that trash their own monuments.
I'll give you that, but I will say it was more of the British government that trashed the Egyptian monuments.
There's probably some truth to that too.
Oh, there's a lot of truth to that. Let's go to any British museum.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough about real world history. Back to D&D.
Uh-huh.
Let's continue on.
All right, so at this crossroads, for the direction you guys, you would turn left at the crossroads. And like I said, it's about a half a day walk, or from where you are now to it. So
That was a day?
no. It was a half a day's walk altogether. But I'm saying it took you 10 minutes to get to the crossroads, but on this path, it'll be a half a day to get to the
I had
Great.
a day and a half.
No, a day and a half gets you to the city.
I had 2 days to get to the city.
You have weirdness.
I can go back and watch this. And like, I know what I heard. So half day to the graveyard.
From where you are right now, it's going to take you half a day.
A full day to the town.
Yes. cooking lasagna and garlic bread. You gotta pull the lasagna out at 15 minutes to coolate,
Yeah.
and then you wait 10 minutes to put the garlic bread in because it only takes 5 minutes to cook the garlic bread.
Mhm.
I had to teach a 6-year-old this yesterday.
Well, we continue on for that half day.
All right. So yeah, it's a average day. It's not too hot, not too cold. Pretty decent temperature out. Still no wildlife around. Um, let's see here. Tercel, roll a perception check.
Let's let green dye cool off for a little bit. Where are you going? Perception 18.
18. Out of the corner of your eye, you think you see something. And when you turn to go look at it, it's gone. But you really have a feeling that something is following you. But every time you go to look where you think it is, it just seems to be gone.
So without giving up too much information and kind of like somehow deceptively mutter over my shoulder like I think we're getting trailed. Anybody want to do something cool and see what's behind us without being seen while being behind us? I don't know. Tersa kind of looks at Faray like, don't you have some kind of magical bardic shit you can do?
She looks at you and she's like, nothing for what you're talking about. But I've seen it too.
You do a wind wall.
How stealthy is Negan? Could he slip off into the grass and hide and come up behind us or something?
Ooh. He's
If
got
I
a
was
plus
on my
6.
warlock, I'd have this covered, but we are not
He's-
on my warlock.
He's pretty stealthy. We could have him sneak around.
I kind of want to put him in danger, but maybe I just have him hide a little bit off the road and wait a few minutes and
Yeah, I
something
can
like
tell
that.
Deacon.
Or we can just fucking face whatever's coming after us and kick its ass like we've been doing lately.
We'll have Deacon kind of slump down on the edge
Okay.
of the road.
We're gonna give
But
it
I'll have him
before
go
he
up
heads
ahead
out.
and do it. So that he doesn't see that, he's like right behind us. Or she is right behind us. So I'll have Deacon go off ahead.
Before he takes off, Tersel's gonna reach down, give Negan a pat. You'll notice there's a little bit of holy water in his hands as he brushes it across his fur and cast protection from evil and good on him. So attacks have disadvantage and he can't be charmed.
All right. So while Lincoln casually kind of walks ahead and then slips off into the field, what are you guys doing?
We're just going to continue to walk.
Yeah, we'll maintain the charade and wait for Negan to come back.
All right. So you guys, about 10, 15 minutes go by.
We're walking.
Whole time, Tercel, you still feel something's watching you. And you do occasionally just keep seeing it. But it's not always behind you. Sometimes it's in front of you. But every time you go to look for it, this image, whatever it is, just disappears. It's gone. Negan comes out of bounding after you guys after a little bit. Nothing.
Maybe I didn't get a good enough rest. Maybe I'm seeing shit, but you can tell that Tersel's not letting his guard down. He's even pulled his shield back out, just like fuck it, I can walk with a shield.
So
the
rest of the walk goes about that way. You just have this feeling. So as you guys start to approach, you see that there is a church with large stone walls on the other side of the creek, and you do see that there is a small wooden bridge that goes over the creek. Um, huh?
This is the
Yeah, yeah, that's the creek. But yeah, you guys, as you guys are getting closer to where it is, you do see this church. Um, and so they're large stone walls, but then every 10 feet there is iron grating. These walls are about 20 feet tall.
Standing
we-
church in this
Who's
fucking
that?
place. Like,
Leviathan.
It's a goddamn Leviathan!
Does the church lead to the graveyard?
Uh, roll an investigation.
19 plus 3, so 22.
You do see through the slats when it, like I said, in between the stone, there are sections that are iron grating. You can see the cemetery behind the church.
Well, looks like this is our turn.
I guess so.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
So I'd say it's about 2 in the afternoon now, by the way, since it's been about half a day since you guys took off.
So we now have a plus 10 to our stealth as we approach the church. How big's the bridge?
It
Too
is
wide?
big enough that you guys will have to single file through it. Is that the walking order?
Yeah.
All right. So who's up in front? Tercel?
Yeah.
Okay. Tercel, as you cross the bridge, roll a perception check.
Uh, 10. Yep.
10. Yeah, so you're very cautious walking across the bridge because you do see there are bodies down in the water, bound the same way. Um, and you make your way across very carefully, no problem. Who's up next? Doggo?
Negan.
Doggo, roll a perception check.
Perception. 13.
13. Doggo, you guys notice he's sniffing around. You can tell he sees the bodies underneath him. But you watch as he sniffs all the boards before he walks across them and makes it across with no problem. All right. Sarah?
Before Sarah goes, did I notice Negan kind of eyeballing the boards?
He's behind you, so no. You had already made it across before he would have got on there.
Okay.
That is a 9.
9. You are too busy watching Tercel and Doggo. And as you're walking across, you step on one board that is actually a little weakened. And it cracks and breaks, and your leg falls through, touching the water.
I will get back up.
All right.
Obviously.
Pull yourself up. All right. Roll a Constitution save.
13.
Okay, you're good. You feel like the water on your skin is rather oily, but you kind of just wipe it off, and you're okay. Let's see if yeah, she sees you fall through, so she kind of steps around that board. Her leg's a lot longer than yours, obviously, so she just steps over that board. So you guys find yourself standing now in front of a stone church. It's like brick and mortar with the wood roof. No symbols of like any gods or deities on it. There are two huge wooden doors that would swing inward, it looks like. There are a few windows that were probably once beautiful stained glass windows, but now they're just broken. Um, and you see that there is about a 15-foot on each side fence that goes around and then goes backwards, blocking off the cemetery.
So we'd have to go through the church.
Yeah, so basically, where you guys are, it's kind of like that. You guys only see this. You obviously don't see what's back there. But you guys see that the only way in is through the church.
Or
It doesn't look
climbing-
like there's a gate or anything.
Or climbing the fence.
Or you could try to climb the fence.
Oh. In or over.
Do I feel any kind of holy or divine presence here of anything, or is it just the same shitty feeling I'm getting from the rest of this area?
Let's see what I can have you roll for that. Roll a religion check at advantage.
Good lord, my dice are upset. 9.
Because you didn't get them anything for Valentine's Day.
Whatever. Ain't getting shit after today.
Oh,
Get shoved in drawers what they're gonna get.
Well, you feel the same ugliness. It's like there used to maybe be a holy presence here, but there currently is not. It's just like everything about this area is wrong to you as a cleric.
Yeah.
that didn't help your square on your head.
That's because it's the light up there.
But we got to go into this place, but it's.
You don't want to try to go over the fence?
I don't feel like climbing a fence today.
Okay.
I'm not feeling very limber today. My dice have told me that my joints are aching, but
All right.
I haven't swung my mace yet today, so might as well get that out of the way.
Let's take a look at the door.
Roll,
Does it,
roll an investigation check.
does it look locked or well, I don't know shit. That's 5.
5. There is a big wooden door in front of you, and that's about all you figured out. And it's even bigger to you, being as small as you are.
Go to push it, see if it opens.
With the slightest touch, the old doors creak loudly open. And Tercel, you notice as they do that, like the wood is just weather worn and old. And as the doors open, you guys get this smell of like a musky, earthy smell. Tercel, roll medicine at advantage because you're war history.
Continue to disappoint. 18.
18. You definitely smell death and decay inside this church.
Well, can't say I'm not surprised. But yeah, I'm sure y'all could smell that. We'll just
Oh yeah.
maybe try to get in, find our exit, and get back out of this shithole.
Lou, grab a paper towel real quick so I can wipe that map. And I gotta go.
I gotta find something else to listen to. This music is boring as hell.
What she listens to.
I just want to listen to some drum and bass, and it's like some kind of liquid mix, and it's very soothing, which is not what I was wanting.
As falls asleep during the stream.
Yeah, I get about 5 hours of sleep last night, so
Oh.
I should probably go get more coffee. Actually, I got 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
So, stream, it's just me now. Should all be worried. Very, very worried. Crystals.
Why?
It never goes away.
Works better for a guideline, though. All right. Okay, so yeah, you guys enter the church. Both of you roll perception checks.
Pulling out a new die just to show the other two who's boss.
13.
13,
14.
14. All right. So yeah, like I said,
Me being on a 20. Dirty 20.
the windows all around you, probably once beautiful stained glass windows, are all shattered. So sunlight is coming in. So it's pretty well lit. You see that there are a few pews in this church. One has been knocked over to the side. Straight ahead of you, you guys see the altar area. So there's some steps that lead up to it. Then there's the palpate spot, and you see two old, uh, heavily dusty and cobweb candelabra standing there. Off to both sides of that altar, you do see that there are doors. The floors of this are a mix of old, like dark wood, and a runner rug that goes from the door to the altar that maybe was red at one point, but now is just like a rotted, decayed material. So, what would you like to do?
Do we want to go right or left?
Geographically in our minds, did one make more sense than the other to get to the cemetery?
The cemetery is from where you are, it would be right behind the altar.
Okay.
Like
Well,
it'd be
maybe
outside the building, obviously, but I'm saying the direction of the altar.
Right. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of some elaborate circuitous thing where both
Was
lead
it-
to the same spot or something. I
Right.
don't know.
One might be just an office room.
My church was the battlefield. I didn't spend a lot of time praying in pastures and pews.
I pray in the woods, so you know. No church for me. All right. I still have Pass Without a Trace on all of us, so we can try one room and then try the other.
Sure.
Alrighty.
You lead the way then.
We'll go this way first.
So just, I know you said no religious insignias or anything, but like, would there be any kind of significance to the red runner or anything? Would give an idea if this was like ever a truly holy site or if this was some just, bullshit goth necromancer trick to, like, oh, we're gonna make a red church with black walls and we're gonna hail Satan, like,
Well, the walls were once beautiful stone. They're just old and decayed.
yeah.
The significance of the rug is I just chose that color.
Okay.
But as for
Meg described his studio though. By the
yeah,
way.
pretty much. You just described my studio.
Well, like, if
Black
something
church.
has just always been evil and there's a church, Terso would be like, is this place ever fucking holy, or did it get corrupted, or was it just always fucking evil and this has just been a trap
Um,
to lead wayward travelers to their doom?
have
Stay down.
Tercel roll a history check on the land of Thane.
14.
14. You're not sure, but you do
Hit down. Go.
seem to remember at one point in your scholarly adventures reading about how Thane wasn't always a place of death and destruction, but it was a long, long time ago.
Gotcha.
So, as far as you can tell, this church may have once been a holy site. It just seems to have been stripped of any holy symbols at this point.
Okay.
So, as you guys make your way from the door up to the what would be the right side, because Sarah chose the right.
Well, they went middle. I went middle and then to the right.
Okay, well, as you guys walk up the middle, I need you all to roll a perception check.
We're stealthy.
Still need a perception check.
16.
9.
And Doggo 15.
All right. So we'll go from lowest, Tercel, to highest, which was. Farrah will be the highest with 28. So. All right. So, Tercel, as you are walking carefully along this carpet, being quiet, you still have that feeling that something's watching you. And again, out of the corner of your eye, you've seen something, and when you turn to look, it's gone. But when you do turn to look, you notice right here on this pew, there is a body. All right, Doggo. As Doggo is walking up, sniffing cautiously, Doggo also sees that body, but Doggo sees something underneath this pew here. And his attention is drawn. Sarah, as you're walking, you notice that body, but you also notice right up here at the front, there is a body. And Farrah, of course, sees all of that, and she also notices that there's a body here, and a body there.
They're like the uber stealthy. We do not want to wake them. If at all possible.
All right, so you make it to the door.
Is the door here?
No, the door is that box. The boxes are doors.
The boxes.
Yeah, the boxes are doors.
So does it open
Yeah, it goes into wherever the room.
that?
It was just easier because these aren't showing up too well. There's a door here and a door here.
Okay.
They're not showing up too well though on the thing, so that's why I did a box. See, so
Stealthily. Yes, stealthily.
All right, investigation for the door, please.
19 plus 3.
You notice that this door has not just a regular door lock, but a chain that has been locked across the two handles with another lock on it.
I wouldn't have noticed this from across the room.
No. You didn't roll high enough for that. You were distracted by the bodies.
That's pretty locked up, guys. I will whisper.
And since the locks and chains are on this side, it was to keep stuff on the other side of the door from getting into this room. That's fun.
I would assume.
Yeah. I'll go approach the left door to see if it's
I was gonna say, I'll
been
whisper back.
similar.
Obviously, it's me. This guy. This guy.
All right. Roll an investigation check on that door, Tercel.
Farrah's still back here. She hasn't moved in yet.
It's gonna she's covering your guys' 6. So 11. So yeah, as you approach this door, same wooden kind of door as the other door, well worn, chain through the handles, padlock on it. You see that there's a lock mechanism also on the door, but you also notice that this door has been nailed shut, like a couple boards have been nailed into it to keep it shut.
These guys were pretty serious about these two doors.
No,
I mean, if we go to
for
try
like
to
a
break these open, it'll
secret.
make a shit ton of noise.
A secret trap door underneath the altar. I've read about those in books.
Or we can give the walls a try, or gate the whatever's stopping us from getting the cemetery outside. I guess we could try to scale those if we don't feel like doing this. I don't have any way to open up anything inconspicuously.
Let's check around the altar first.
Okay.
See if there's another exit. I will head to the altar.
All right.
So, in order to get up on the altar, you have to come around this way to the stairs.
As you're going up it, you can't really walk past the dead body. Roll a perception check.
17.
As you walk by this, you notice this body is relatively fresh, wearing very nice elven-made armor. Its face has been melted off completely, so you can't really tell what race it is. So, as you walk by it, you get to the altar. There are books scattered all over the floor around the altar. And on the main altar, there appears to be like 3 or 4 books just sitting there.
Can I read them?
Huh?
The names of them?
Yeah. They're just books that are of various religions, but roll an investigation while you're going through them.
So just religion, not a particular one.
That's what's having you roll investigation.
11.
11. Yeah, so as you kind of like pick through the pile, like I said, a lot of them are just religions from other realms, other nations, other people. It's like a collection of religious tomes just piled up here. But then you do find one that is a tattered journal. And it is sealed with a very simple little lock, almost like a diary journal lock.
And it's not open.
Nope, it's locked.
I'll put that in my bag. I don't know if I want to open it here. And then just continue to look around the altar for like some trapdoor or something.
There is no trapdoor.
Okay.
Is there there's a corpse just out from the left door?
The door you're at, yeah, there's a corpse about 10 feet behind you right now, just laying on the ground.
Well, while Sarah's doing that, can I very carefully approach it, inspect it?
Yeah, roll investigation.
There you go. Dirty 20.
So this body is short, not as short as Sarah, and very stocky. Also, again, its face is completely melted off. But its armor was very heavy plate mail. It has seen some damage. And in its hand, you do see a broken warhammer.
Could I examine that face melting wound to try to get some idea if it was magical, natural, acidic?
Roll a medicine check. At advantage again, because you get advantage on those.
16.
16. It was definitely melted off by fire. You cannot tell if it was magical fire or not, but it was definitely fire that melted the face of this corpse.
Well, without shouting, and hopefully loud enough for Sarah to hear, or whoever wants to hear, they're like, well, this is, I don't want to call it military, but these guys were here for combat. Like, this guy is fucking armed and armored, and something obliterated his face with fire. So, how fresh is this corpse? Hopefully, not as fresh as the other one.
Both of these corpses are within a month to 3 months.
So,
I will tell Tersala, or like that one too, face gone. And say, yeah, I couldn't find any door other than these two.
so we got boarded up, chained doors barring the outside from coming in from the cemetery, and then somebody came from the outside through the front door and got face melted within the last few months. The fuck is going on in this church?
Mm-hmm. Well, do you want to climb the fence?
I mean, I
Or
think
we
it's
can try and get these doors unlocked.
I think it's by the grace of your spell that we are currently not having our faces melted, so maybe we should get the fuck out of here and watch my old ass climb a fence.
What does Faray think?
She defers to your guys' leadership on this.
So helpful.
Remember, the NPCs are really just there to help you guys out and when you get stuck on a door.
Still, so helpful.
All right, so you guys are going to go back outside and try to climb the fence? All right, so without erasing it, we'll say you guys are outside. Yeah, the fence is about 15 feet tall, and it's the same as the bigger fence that was closer to the creek, where it is stone in some areas and then iron rot slats.
Well, I can see through,
Yeah.
so I will Misty
Can
step.
she? Can you squeeze through?
No, they're not that thick.
Okay.
I will Misty step to the other side.
All right. Roll a. Let's see here.
And Sarah dies.
See, I had a spell for this, but you were faster on the gun than I was.
But
Roll a dexterity save as you misty step.
17.
Yep, and you failed. So I rolled an 18. So as you go to cast a spell with Misty Step and you feel that familiar, you're going to step through. All of a sudden, coming from the gated area, a bolt of lightning strikes out and hits you dead in the chest.
Oh.
And you take.
I have something again. Where's this? It's about my daughter. Oh no, that's sneaking armor. Okay.
All right, well, you take 21 points of damage from the shot, and you are prone on the ground.
It beats an 18.
Huh?
The hit beats an 18. Didn't even ask.
It's beats it. It's a spell. You didn't move out of the way.
How much?
18. Yeah, you're knocked on your ass on the ground.
On this
that
side
came
of the
from
fence or the other
inside
Oh,
side?
you
the
didn't you didn't make it at all. As soon as you went to cast the spell and you tried to step through, shoom, you got electrocuted and knocked on your ass. You're laying on the ground right next to Tercel, basically.
And it came from inside the cemetery, or
It came from the wall as far as you saw, Tercel.
Ugh, that hurt.
came from the wall?
Yeah, from the fence.
Oh,
Ow. I think our gods are telling us we have to go through the fucking doors.
I mean, they did chains and nails on the inside. Now they're using fucking lightning traps. It's kind of a ramp up and escalating defenses here, but okay. I will cast a quick cure wounds. D8 plus 8. Fuck you. So that's 10 damage or 10 healing.
10 healing. Hey, that's nice.
So as Sarah kind of sits up after you heal her, roll a perception check, Tercel.
My Lanta, these dice.
I'm trying to get all your bad rolls out for you.
7 perception.
So
I rolled it.
That's more than enough to look at Sarah as she kind of is getting up, and her hair is just kind of foofed out and still kind of singed smoking, kind of cartoon electrocution style.
I'll kind of pat off her
Stop.
shoulders, be like, all right. So I guess
He thought
I
my
guess
hair was
climbing-
forward.
right. I guess climbing foreign walls is not a good idea.
Well, fuck.
She didn't try to climb it technically, just so you know. Right? She tried to
Well.
magically teleport through it.
I mean, if it can electrocute from a distance, I can't imagine what would happen if we touched the fucking thing.
I pick up a rock and throw it at the fence line.
All right. Roll a dexterity save.
I swear to God, if you get shot with another bolt of lightning,
Team.
This time, you're a little cautious and expecting it, but yeah, a bolt of lightning shoots out from where the rock hits and shoots back at you. You jump out of the way just in time.
Yeah.
okay, let's leave the fucking fence alone. Obviously,
I believe higher power is telling us that we cannot go over the fence.
you know,
That would
I
ruin
left all my
its-
immunity
its
to lightning
plans.
potions back at the ship, so we're gonna have to find another way around.
I believe it would ruin his plan. Alright. We'll go back into the church.
All right, so you guys go back into the church. Sarah, you still smell a little
Electric burnt smell.
Burnt hair. Blech.
You're actually a little jittery too. Heart rate's a little fast.
So no secret altar door. Our doors are
Right.
barricaded.
So yours had wood nailed to it, right?
And a chain in the lock. It had
Right.
it had
Mine
even more
only
than
had
yours.
the chain in the lock.
Right.
We'll go with the easier one.
One side was for the zombie pedophile priest, and the other side was for the zombies. You decide which one is more barricaded. It's kind of a toss up.
So we'll go to the right.
All right. So you guys make your way back over to the door on the right.
It's Fare staying.
Yeah, she's staying back because she's covering your guys' six just to be safe. She feels uneasy. So she's seen the same thing Tercel is. Something's following you guys, but every time she looks, it's out of her view too. So she's keeping an alertness for you.
Okay. Well, I don't have like lock picking skills, but I will try.
Do you have a like a vial of acid or anything? Don't you have like a bunch of random vials and stuff?
A lot of stuff got left.
I should have had that gnome make us lockpicking spiders. That would have been cool.
That would have been
I'm
cool.
gonna talk to her about that when we get back to the temple, the city.
Remember, Brenna's on the ship.
Oh
She-
yeah, when we
she
get back
came
to
with
the
us.
ship, I'll ask her to make us lockpicking spiders.
She had to come with to make sure that the airship mechanisms worked right.
Oh, that's right.
I do not.
I mean, technically, in our bag of holding, I have my alchemist supplies, but we could also just try to lockpick it. You got decent dexterity.
Yeah, the alchemist kit is in the bag of holding.
Yeah. There's also a pretty good chance I'll just explode us because my alchemist ability is not the greatest.
Yep, no, I don't have anything. So I will try my best. It's sleight of hand.
Do you have anything to use though?
No.
Yeah, you would have to have some kind of lockpick or something to act as a lockpick to try to lockpick. You can't just be like I'm lockpicking. It just doesn't magically work that way.
Does anybody got like, hairpin?
Nope.
It's not something that Feyre carries, so no.
I got the daggers.
You could try to use a dagger, but it may end up breaking the lock and making it worse. Just so you know.
What else are we gonna do? So. Okay, Fare, you got a hairpin?
She says no. She doesn't carry those kind of things.
You got anything?
She doesn't have anything for lockpicking.
Damn it, we need a rogue.
Well, she has a great sleight of hand skill, but she doesn't do
I
lockpicking.
have a good sleight of hand as well. But
I bet you hers is better.
oh, probably. Because she's leveled higher than us, so.
She's only a level 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets a plus 10 on sleight of hand rolls. So if you had something, she could probably pick it, but she doesn't carry lockpick stuff.
Can I go around, look at all the corpses that other people have pointed out to me, and see if any of them look like they bear a set of
Vegetarian.
keys or of some kind of religious importance that would be here?
I'll look at this one here.
All right.
You want to go over and look at the elvish wearing one?
No, he's a combatant. Like maybe the guy in the pew or the back in the corner, like somebody that isn't in armor with a melted face.
Okay. All right. Sarah, your corpse, roll an investigation.
11.
11. So this one here, same face melted off, so you can't tell which race he was. You can tell it actually was a female, and she's wearing brown robes that have stitchery made of dried plants. You notice on the ground next to her there is a small bag that is brown and purple. And you notice laying beneath her appears to be a wooden staff. It's right there next to your
Thank you.
perception roll was a 1 there.
Huh? Oh.
Looking for that, you rolled a 1.
So it was a brown and purple bag
Yes.
and a wooden staff.
What appears to be a wooden staff is laying underneath her body. Like she fell onto it when she died.
I will pick up the bag
All right.
and open it, look inside.
As you look inside, it appears empty.
But it doesn't feel empty.
It feels like it might have something in it.
I will think of keys. Try and pull out keys.
You reach in and you feel that familiar bag of holding sense, and yeah, you pull out just a set of generic keys.
I will try said keys on locks.
None of them work. They're just generic keys. But you do now have another bag of holding.
I do. Feel a nice little pouch.
Jerso, roll an investigation check.
I don't like any of my dice. That one heard that though. So 21.
Turtle, this one here is also dressed in robes that are really dirty, but you can kind of see at one point they were white. Laying on the ground close to it are pieces of a shattered mace. And clutched up next to his chest is his hand, and it looks like he's holding something.
Curiosity killed the cat, but Tursel's intrigued. Could I find a way to peel off his hand to see what the symbol is?
I
Yeah.
hope you're peeling open his hand and not peeling it off.
As you go to peel open his hand,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, you notice that he is holding a symbol of Palor and a key with a diamond engraved into it.
Tursel kind of utter thanks to Paylor and thank you, brother. Appreciate your assistance, and I'll kind of hold the key up, be like, I might have something here.
Okay.
At this moment,
Do you take the symbol of Palor?
No, I'll leave that on the corpse.
let's see here. Sarah, you're standing there, kind of looking over.
Yeah, because I want to look through her robes as well.
As you're starting to go through the body and look through the robes, all of a sudden you feel the bag you're holding move, kind of like shuffles a little bit. And as you look at it, all of a sudden the bag opens up and a swarm of wasps come out.
No.
And 19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. You get stung for 14 points of damage. And then they fly out the window.
I'm assuming Sarah is like screaming and fucking waving her hands at imaginary, not imaginary, but from Tersel's perspective, like
Like,
what's going on? Poison
Bees.
cloud? Is it a blight spell? Like, what happened?
no. This this bag of holding had some surprises.
But what, like fucking boss? Like,
Bees came out.
it's a bag of bee holding then?
I don't know. It had keys in it though. None of them were, but it had keys.
That's not good. I don't know if this is.
I
Can
got
we use that?
lots of stings.
Can we use that tactically? Like, here, open this bag. It's
There.
totally fine.
And you said the
So
bees
s-
flew out the window.
Yeah, the wasp flew out after you got stung a couple times and they flew out.
So Sarah
More than
now
a couple
has
if I got 22 points in damage. So.
Sarah now has frizzy electro afro and a bulbous face from all the bee stings. Just
Yeah,
Actually, roll a constitution. Let's see if she is allergic to them. Thank you, Tercel.
she's very pretty. Yes, thank you, Az.
I'm just visualizing the scene. You didn't have to take my insight.
Your DM will always take him for fun.
7.
7? Oh, yeah, you're good. You're not allergic. Anything under a 5 and you were dead.
Would die.
Oh, yeah, really? I was going to go do the whole, what's that, Macaulay Culkin?
It took a while.
What was that friend? Not friend. Lean on Me.
No, my girl.
My Girl,
My
there
Girl.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to do the whole my Girl thing where you got bee stings and die of anaphylactic shock because that's just shitty writing.
I do have, lots of things that can help me.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But you're okay. You're not allergic to wasp stings, so.
So Tersol says his prayer to his brother and his God, and comes back to Sarah after she's done shaking bees out of her face. Extends the key for her to use.
well, while he's coming up, I've been searching her cloak. See if there's any pockets or whatever.
Yeah, in it you find 10 copper pieces and a ripped piece of paper that looks like it may have been a spell scroll at some time, but it's been ripped in half.
And there's only one half.
It's kind of like ripped diagonally.
Right. But it's just
It's
not
ripped.
2 pieces,
Yeah,
just 1 piece.
just one piece of it.
Okay. And then when he comes, I'll try to. I don't see any diamond written on the door. There's nothing on the door, right?
No.
Who knows? We'll try the key.
Doesn't fit neither of the locks.
Might work on your door.
This priest had a melted face too. Or
The
was
lady.
The
Yeah.
So
corpse
far,
that I just-
every corpse has had their face
Yeah,
melted.
okay. So yeah, no, he was probably an infiltrator too. So this belongs somewhere else. I'll take it back and I'll take the key and put it in my pouch, so Sticky Fingers doesn't try to steal from Paylor or something.
You're not gonna try it on your door.
I could. I don't think it will. I'll go up there and try it on the door just so I'm not wrong.
No, it doesn't fit that door.
Yeah, I think these guys were crusaders or something, and they stumbled upon somebody that didn't give a fuck who they were crusading for, and
Yeah. I
um,
will.
when
after
I was
searching that
checking
one,
out
I'll
the
check that
priest, did I happen to notice the thing that Negan saw under the pew in front of the priest?
You did not.
Okay.
You could go back and look, but you didn't at that time.
I'm gonna walk by that same area, headed to the corpse in the corner.
All right.
Do I have a chance to see it?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Come on, green die. Fuck you, green die. 7.
Yeah, you do notice that there is something under the pew directly across from the corpse you were looking at.
Oh. You'd be like, oh, what the fuck is that? Now kneel down to investigate.
It is a folded up piece of paper inside of an envelope.
Fairly standard looking envelope. No, like
Yeah, it's
magical
already
insignia.
opened, and the paper you can tell that there's a letter or something inside this envelope. It's just
All right, I'll go ahead and pick it up, open the letter, see what is written upon it.
all right. So on it you see what languages do you speak actually?
Common and celestial.
All right, well it's in common, so you're lucky. Huh?
Why did you even ask?
Well, because if he actually spoke a different language, I was going to do it in a different
Ah,
language. But since he doesn't, I'm just going to say it's common. So,
Tell the story.
you see that this is a contract to kill the same wizards you guys are killing by freeing the soul of Abigail
Oh, great.
with the promise of 1,000,000 gold pieces. But
And
it is
who's
not.
the?
It is not from the same witch who.
Okay, I was gonna
offered you
say
guys.
who's the author of the contract?
You do not see a name. You just see a letter R at the bottom.
Or
Hey, keep that. We might be able to cash in that contract.
we found this contract. We killed your old boy.
Pay up.
Yeah. Um, in my PC-addled brain, do I remember any characters you've interacted with the first letter name of R?
No one in this area.
Okay. I'll keep it. I'll tuck it away, but I'm not gonna like put it in my bag. It'll be in a pouch of my belt. I'll show it to
Alright.
Sarah here in a little bit.
1,000,000 gold
Million.
pieces.
Actually, fuck it. I'll kind of not shout, but talking to Sarah, like, man, I just found a contract to kill the same motherfucker we're getting tried using the same tactic we're about to try. And might I remind you, all these fuckers have no faces. So, yay.
Keep that contract.
Huh? Yeah, I'll keep it.
We might
I'm-
be able to cash in.
Need to
Then we
get a
can
better
retire.
helmet or something. We need a tiefling. We need somebody with fire resistance in our party. We're about to get fucked. And then I'll continue on my way to the corpse in the corner to see if it's different.
And I'll be checking out this one that's on the steps.
Let's see here, Sarah. As you walk over to the steps, you feel the bag move again. And as you kind of look down at it, the bag seems to get bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, you see this big furry claw and another big furry claw. And then this long snout comes out about here with cute
Oh,
nose.
fuck you.
And it lets out this big roar. It climbs out, and right in front of you is a giant black bear. And it's pissed
Oh.
off. And it is going to swing at you.
Don't you speak with animals? Tell it to calm the fuck down.
21 to hit.
Oh,
21, yeah.
Lanta.
So you take 4 damage as it just rakes its claw across you. And then it starts charging.
Full friendship.
Okay.
You said it was 8 damage.
Yep.
Are we gonna get a bear friend? Can I ride a fucking bear into battle? Oh, that'd be so cool.
So yes, I cast animal friendship.
All right. What's your spell save DC?
It is 17.
17.
And let's see here. Spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. You choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Well, it fails.
He's that intelligent.
And it charges out, and she's gonna make a
Dex save.
She fails. She gets knocked prone as it runs out the door.
It just takes off.
He
So
wasn't
Tercel's like
actually a
looking at
beast.
his corpse, and all of a sudden this giant fucking bear treks its ass through. Then he's just like, "What the fuck, Sarah? What are you doing?
Oh, that wasn't me. That's his bag.
We gotta get rid of that fucking bag."
This bag is dope. I want to flip it inside out. I really,
How
really
much
do.
damage has the bag delivered upon you so far?
30. But I want.
You got frizzy hair, you got bug stings on your face, you got a wicked 3-clawed bruise on your face.
I really want to flip this bag inside out. You have no idea.
I don't think we have enough healing spells to take care of you.
All right, so Tercel, go ahead and roll investigation on your corpse.
Like try and tie this thing.
Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
let Tercel first, then we'll get back to you in the back.
16 investigation.
16. This one here, its face is not melted off.
Ooh.
And as you investigate, you notice that it has a bandolier across its chest, and it was a dark drow elf male, and the bandolier only has one vial left strapped to it. The rest seem to be gone. On the ground near it is a broken dagger, just a standard iron dagger that looks like it's been shattered in half. And you notice that his hair is completely white. Like it's not like he was old age, it's just white ass hair.
Typical for drow with white
This is
hair?
whiter than drow white.
Oh. And a few months old, but is he more gaunt, drained than normal, or?
Nope.
Okay. Hey, Sarah, I found you a rogue.
Check it for like a lockpicking kit.
Before I do that, take that one vial out of his bandolier and give it a good gentle swirl. Try to get some estimation of what is in said vial.
All right. You could do a investigation at advantage because of your alchemy training.
I don't think I've rolled over 10 in 15 dice rolls. That is fucking insane. My lance, investigation 12.
Well, that's high enough for you to know that this is alchemy fire. It's a vial that you throw at something and it will automatically catch it on fire.
So probably not going to throw that at the door. But if we need to get some shit moved, we can. And then I'll give the rogue a once over, see if I can find Sarah some lockpicks or.
All right, roll
something
investigation.
Oh yeah, you better start rolling better. That's a 24.
All right, so altogether, this is what you find on this corpse. You find 10 gold pieces, 1 emerald that's worth 50 gold. You find 3 gold rings. You find 2 uneaten rations. And you find a broken lockpick.
Delightful.
Ooh, I have Wendy.
And I'm not going to tell Sarah anything that I found. I'm going to keep this all to myself.
Okay.
Like, I found one broken lockpick, Sarah. This motherfucker
Let me see if
wasn't
I found
worth hiring.
mending. Did I study that this morning? I do. It's in a cantrip too.
What's that?
I have mending, so
Oh,
bring
nice.
those broken wings to me.
Oh, okay.
And I say this as I'm trying to like really tie this bag into a knot.
Okay. So yeah, you seal off the bag.
Would I know if alchemical fire burnt hot enough to melt something other than wood, like steel or whatever the chains are made out of.
Oh yes.
It,
You know that
it does.
you know that it is burns as hot as lava.
Ah. So Sarah tells me to come over with the lock picks. Or the lock pick or whatever I found, and then I'd be like, last resort, we could try to accurately throw this at the chains and
Fire.
make sure there aren't any NPCs in the way. You know, stuff like that.
I was gonna say, Sarah, throw a flashback, PTSD moment here.
Right.
So I will cast Mending on the broken lockpick.
All right. Roll d20. Huh?
Look at that big one.
I'm seeing if you're successful or not.
The spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, blah blah blah. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage.
Well, considering he only has the half of it, not the full 2 pieces of it. So if you take a lockpick, here, let's say this is the lockpick. It's broken half. He's holding this. You don't know where this half is, so I don't think mending would work.
Well, then mending will work.
Yeah, you have to have both pieces for it then.
So it's a piece of a lockpick.
Yeah, it's a broken lockpick.
Be more specific, sir.
Is the
Alright.
other piece in the
One
lock?
of the
Can we use
locks.
it like a broken ignition key and just kind of turn it like with what we got?
You guys could go look. Feel free. Who wants to roll?
Body though.
Yeah, I'll go
Jeez.
poke around while she's.
All right. We'll
Let's
start with
see.
your dead body search. Roll investigation.
That is 13.
13. This one you find has a full quiver of arrows and a broken bow underneath them. You find 2 copper pieces in his pocket, and you find a water skin that has been ripped and is completely dry.
Quiver of arrows. 2 copper pieces. Broken bow.
Yep.
Anything I noticed about the arrows? No.
Look like standard arrows.
I'll add them to my cache.
So what we had a drow, we had an elf, we had a dwarf, and a human.
This one was probably
A
You could
druid or
the ones
something?
that the faces are off. You guys can't tell what race they are.
we're going by
Well,
what they're wearing.
I'm generalizing
by
because I'm
class?
a racist piece of shit, but
Druid or Twi'lek.
they had a full
But could
party.
be human.
They really put it together to try to make this happen. And then they got their faces melted off, with the exception of Captain Starkwhite back there. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Got scared to death.
Ooh. I feel like that's pretty hard for a drow to do, but what do I know?
So this was the one with the smashed warhammer. This one was the one with the elvish
Yep, with the bow.
armor and a bow. And this one was wearing very herbalistic stuff. This one, they had a mace.
No, that was the one that's on the
That's
Oh,
the
this one
drow
had the
rogue.
mace.
Yeah, that one's got the mace and the symbol
This
of Taylor.
was the rogue.
Yep.
Hey, that did you happen to tell me that that journal had a lock on it, or that you got a journal at all?
No, I just put it in my
Okay.
bag.
Cool. Whatever door I'm closest to, I'll check to see if the locks have any broken lockpicks inside of them.
roll investigation.
Come on, broken Chevy ignition key. Natural 20.
Woo!
So you are on the left door.
Yeah.
No, there's no lock picks in there. But as you investigate these locks, you really looking at them, You do see that these locks on this door have runes etched into them. And you start investigating, following the chains. The chains have runes etched into them.
So like he starts his investigation just fucking like touching everything, and then he realizes he's like they're like etched, and he's like, oh fuck, Sarah, these are fucking enchanted. Like this is, oh shit, I about got electrocuted. I bet. Like are yours engraved or whatever?
Roll investigation.
With advantage since I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That's good.
What'd you roll?
My
13.
first roll was a 1.
Yeah, you don't see any runes etched on these. You check the chains, you check the locks, you look around the door. You don't see any runes etched on these ones.
I don't see any runes. Do I see the broken lockpick piece?
Nope.
I guess I could try to lockpick at disadvantage or have Faray do it since she's much better skilled at this. The broken lockpick.
Could try it.
Right.
She looks at you and she's like, that won't work. That thing is broken and bent. It's not going to fit in there.
Well, what do you got? That's just laying on the floor.
She's still been laying there knocked over by the bear, just going, what the fuck? She's like, she looks around and she goes, something happened in here.
Clearly. People don't normally just lose their faces.
She's like, but do you see any fire damage anywhere other than their faces?
No. Fireballs to the face.
Sure, so roll a perception check.
That one. From
Again?
20 to 1 and 2 rolls. Thanks, dice.
Again, you get that feeling. This time, though, when you go to turn around, you turn so fast, you smack into the wall. You take 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Right.
Oh no, I'm not taking that much damage. I'm
No,
taking
just
1.
one.
I did the math in my head and put that number down for damage. I'm like, oh well, no, I'm not down to 1 HP. I've lost 1 HP.
I'm like, Ray. I fucking hate doors.
So these guys came in from the front door, obviously, because the back door is fucking super mega ultra barricaded. They were armed for combat, and they all got their faces melted off somehow. And
you look
they
to
were
see if it was
armed, like
postmortem?
with the exception of the bow ranger guy. Why he was on the staircase in front of somebody's face doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The only one that's not melted is the drow in the corner, but he got scared to death or whatever.
See if
So
the melting face was postmortem. Can you check that?
yeah, could I check that? Does it look?
You can
Like at a
roll a
different-
medical check. Again, at advantage
Okay.
because you get it.
We're gonna put the green dice in cuck
We're gonna-
jail. Everybody else gets to try.
We're going to do forensic examination here of a corpse.
So that is a dirty 20.
Cause of death for the corpse you were looking at was face melting.
Okay. No, I'm pretty sure what they died from their faces getting melted. I don't think this happened after the fact.
Good to know.
I mean, if the doors are blocked and I were a bad guy, I'd stand up in that fucking preacher's area, and if you kind of look at the where the corpses are situated, they're all kind of facing it. But of course, that's how churches are made, so I don't know that that's really a tactical. So I'd like to go up to the the church, whatever the fucking preacher area is called, and
Altar?
investigate
Altar.
it. Yeah, I churches. Who cares?
All right, roll investigation.
I don't know who to trust. 6 and 5 for 11.
Just like Sarah, you see a lot of different holy books. You do see one of Paler's. Uh, you don't see like any damage other than the books are scattered. Some of them have like broken spines on the book from hitting the ground and opening up really hard. There are a couple footprints on a couple of the books, like something walked over it. But other than that, nothing stands out in a battle or giving you any keys to what happened here. Nothing happened at this altar.
How like books scattered just totally chaotically, like somebody was fucking tearing shit off, frantically looking for answers, or is this
No,
like
it's just like
somebody's study or
books are scattered all over the place.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. We can always throw fucking super mega ultra fire at it and burn the fucking chains of the door down and everything.
And that's
That
pretty
is
much
the
was like what I was explaining to Ray Ray. That I'm ready to just burn this bitch to the ground.
yeah.
As much as I hate fucking doors.
Well, I don't know that I'm gonna let you throw it, but that's what we're gonna do. Unless somebody comes up with another idea real quick.
I don't know which door you want to choose, but I'll stand back here at the door. You do what you want to do.
Do I know roughly how far away I would like to be from this explosion?
Give me an intelligence roll.
That's not good.
You haven't drank today, so you do get that advantage, remember? From
Yeah,
the
what do I
item.
get like +2 or something? I don't even remember where I put that. So 13 intelligence.
13. You know that it probably most of these kind of like weapons generally have like a 20-foot radius, so you'd want to be at least that far away. You would know that from your military experience.
Which door are you gonna choose? The ruined?
No, fuck that shit. We're gonna go for the standard protocol, hopefully. So yeah, within a safe range, but close enough that I'm not doing any fucking Kobe Bryant bullshit. I'll be throwing this alchemical fire at the door.
All right.
I'm going to cast something on myself so that I don't fuck this up completely. I am going to do nope, not second level enhance ability on myself. I'm going to give myself Cat's Grace advantage on dexterity checks.
All right. A few minutes. All right, so you go ahead and throw it. So just do a throw attack. So roll a d20, add your dex.
God damn these dice. Um, eight so 8.
Yeah, okay, that succeeds. You're throwing it at a door that's not moving. It wasn't a high.
I was
High
aiming
easy.
for yeah.
But I do need you to roll a reflex save.
But dexterity?
Yep, dexterity save, and you got to beat a 17.
Oh,
I did not.
All right, so you chuck this vial, and then you watch as this shimmering blue image appears right in front of where the vial's going, grabs it, and throws it back at you. It hits you right in the chest and starts to burn.
Oh wait. So that was a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Cat's grace, so I had advantage on that.
Yeah.
And I didn't roll higher, so go fuck myself. All right, great. I'm on fire.
Sarah, what would you like to do? Tersel's screaming on fire in front of you.
I'm looking.
By the way, Tersel, as it lights on fire, you take 19 points of damage.
I'm gonna run up to him
All right.
and what do I know about alchemical fire?
That once it's ignited, it's just regular fire that burns really, really hot, really, really fast.
But it's not like it's an oil.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to take the warm cloak that's in my bag of holding
Uh
and try to like cover it, douse the fire.
We'll put this as a medicine check then. So go ahead and roll and add your medicine skill. There's no like put out fire skill for D&D, so I'd say it's under medicine. Or survival. You can put it under survival.
Survival is a 19.
19, yeah. So Tersel's screaming and as he's on fire. You run up and you start bashing him with this cloak. The cloak does catch on fire, though Tersel does go out. You're not holding a burning cloak.
I'm just gonna like try and roll it around, like stop, drop, and roll. Get this to fire to go out.
Okay, yeah, it goes out after a couple minutes. You do singe your hand, taking 2 points of damage.
And like, do you explain the blue image?
Yeah, so I'm putting out whatever, getting smoke and fucking flipping out a little bit. And they're like, did anyone see the blue fucking specter or whatever that just
I don't
threw
know
my
if you
shit
guys
back
know.
at me?
Roll a. This will be a retrospective. Roll a perception check.
9.
No, she didn't notice it. And Tara. She's seen it.
Does she have anything to say?
She's actually, as you guys, she says she's seen it. You guys kind of look at her. She points up the ceiling.
So I look up.
You look up to Tersel.
Well, sure.
All right, both of you roll perception at advantage since you're being pointed exactly where you need to look.
13.
17.
You both look up, and floating above you guys, about 25 feet, there are 10 different little ghost spirits. All of them children.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to take a break. So we shall be back.
Lucky they're children, because I'm about to blow this fucking church up.
All right, well, we'll be back in a few minutes. You guys can decide how you're going to deal with that.
All right.
All right, as we come back, everybody, getting back from our break here, just want to remind you all streams for 2026 are extra life streams. You can click that link that is in chat or the About Me section and donate to Extra Life, which is a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. And then, yeah, my stream schedule this week, we'll be returning back to Resident Evil Village, and then should probably have that beat by like Wednesday because it's actually a short game. We might play either Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2 remake after that as we get ready for Resident Evil Requiem on the 27th. And then once we hear anything about Hawthorne dropping a key, we will be having Chebe stream start up. So we will have more info on that. So we will be working on getting her Discord set up with the stream times and all that so she can post a schedule for you all so you guys can join her Discord. I will have to show her how to do all that fun stuff. So, but we will be getting all that going soon.
Time.
So, and then yes, in March we are planning on doing a Resident Evil one shot in the Resident Evil tabletop RPG. Like I said, I will include the links for the gentleman who wrote it, though we are going to be modifying it because, like I said, I don't agree with some of the ways he set up some things, and so we're gonna be changing a few things, but it's going to be based off of his version of it. So, and I'll show you where you can get that RPG for free, or if you enjoy it, you can actually pay for it because it's one of those sites where you get to choose your price. So. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope everyone is having a good February. I hope your Valentine's Day went as good as Valentine's Day can go. And again, in 9 months, we're taking a poll to see which one of you fine viewers becomes a parent.
Scorpios for the win.
Nah, Pisces are the best.
Scorpios.
Pisces, you all think the Scorpios are all like the scary and crazy ones. Which zodiac sign has the most serial killers?
Because Pisces are fucking crazy. We're just mysterious.
You're not mysterious. You're just
You guys are
assholes.
crazy.
Yeah, see, we're crazy. That's why we have more serial killers.
Right. We're just mysterious.
You're not mysterious.
We are.
No.
Yes.
Scorpios are not mysterious.
Yes, they are.
No.
Yes.
Welcome back, guys. We were discussing zodiac.
It says Pisces.
That's what I'm telling you. Pisces.
Yes.
Yeah, it's factual. There are more serial killers who were Pisces than any other zodiac sign.
Because you guys are crazy. That doesn't mean
And
you
not
guys
only
are
that-
sign.
We're not crazy. We hold it all in until it bursts.
Not only that, but John Wayne Gacy was a Pisces and was born on St. Patrick's Day.
Go.
Just saying.
Going Gav.
So are you saying you're the next John Wayne Gacy?
No, because I'll never get caught. Anyways, welcome back, guys. We were just having this.
She is awake.
Yes, and hello, Dee. We missed you. So, you guys are in this church, and you look up, and yeah, there are 4 ghostly children.
Oh, 4?
Yes,
I thought you said 10.
I may have said it, but I meant 4. There's 4. 4 ghostly children floating above you guys up in the rafters. And as you all look, they all smile at you and then disappear.
Sarah, this is your fault. Every time we run into something, it's always got to be ghostly children. It's like your halfling nature brings them out of the woodwork or something.
Maybe because I look like a child, they all think I'm a kindred spirit. And they all disappeared, so we couldn't talk to them, huh?
Yep.
And okay, so you're either mischievous children, or you're trying to protect. Come, let's have a conversation. Anyone?
Nothing.
So is there a window here? Or here?
No, there are no windows along that back wall. Just the side wall and the front wall where you guys came in.
Yeah, I heard it's going to.
Just trying to figure out which one of it is.
So where I seen the bees go out, like that's a broken part of the window.
Yes.
So the windows do break.
They're already broken. They're about 8 feet up from the floor. They're not. They don't go all the way down to the ground.
But they're broken?
Yes, I said that when we entered. All the beautiful stained glass has been broken.
Well, we can try and climb out a window.
Last time we tried to circumvent the church, we got shot by lightning twice. Four
The
children
bees went
floating in
out,
the
eh?
rafters disappeared when we talked to them. Don't like me throwing alchemical fire at their doors. May be responsible for melted faces.
Sarah, at this point, while you guys are discussing this, looking at the windows, you feel the bag start moving. It is moving violently. And the knot you tied on it breaks. And the bag seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, this large, leathery face appears out of it. And it opens this huge mouth that's got these flat teeth. And it just kind of slops out of it. And standing in front of you now is a very, very angry 10-foot long hippopotamus. And it's going to try to nom on you. So, 17?
Misses.
All right.
Cast animal friendship.
You can cast it and the spell has no effect on it.
How
Now
are
make,
these creatures intelligent?
how are they coming out of this bag? I'm going to use this
Barrel as the hippopotamus. It is going to run this way. Yeah, it'll run this way towards the open door. So
You, Doggo, and Farrah all have to make a dex save. She failed.
Let's see. Doggo, I'm sure is okay. 16.
nope.
No. Well, I definitely am not. 7.
Nope. All right, yeah, this thing goes run charging through, smacks into this table, which smacks into Doggo, knocking him on the ground, charges in there and runs out the door and runs off into
The now sunsetting afternoon.
This bag is crazy.
I mean, is there a way the bag could be linked to the children? The bag came off the druid, so probably not.
I have no idea. Kind of fun.
Says the person that's been knocked around and beaten up by everything that's come out of it so far.
I'll be like, Ray Ray, what do you think of this bag?
She stands up, visibly irritated that this is the second time she's been knocked over by some random animal. She's like, that thing is cursed.
It's cursed, huh?
Either that or it's just an asshole.
Should I dump it up inside out?
That's up to you.
No, I'm asking Ray Ray. I want her opinion.
And that's her response. That's up to you. As she pulls out her sword.
else could be hiding in here. I have a feeling this is not a bag of holding. This is something different.
I don't know.
I'll just take the bag and place it on the altar. Like on the top of the altar.
All right.
Like, it was fine. I just don't want to be in bed and constrictor come out.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a
Kill me
very
in my
limited
sleep.
string of things that have come out. I haven't seen a hippo, if ever, in my life.
And I know that bag of holding can only fit with what you put in, the opening of the bag of holding. It doesn't expand to allow bigger things. So that's why I'm thinking it's not a bag of holding.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't. I don't know what we're gonna do. We don't have any ways to open the locks. We lost all of the abilities. We had to blow up the locks without blowing up ourselves. Children aren't playing along.
You want to try to go
Can't
through the window?
Can try it, I guess. I don't know. You
Well,
first.
I'll stand on your shoulders
Okay.
to see the edge of the window.
All right. Give me an athletics for you to climb up onto Tersel's shoulders.
9 plus 7.
9 plus 7, that's
16.
15. Yeah, you're able to. So you climb up there and you reach up to the window. And as soon as your face reaches up to the top of the window, shutters close from the outside.
Which I push the shutter back open.
They don't move.
I got nothing. Fucking doors. We can step out the church and I'll just try to burn the whole place down.
Is there anything in the church that we haven't inspected to the 9th degree? Is there any clue that we're missing? Otherwise, Tersel's just like, maybe we'll just go home. Fucking, we'll let the lich take over. I'll go get drunk. It'll be a good afternoon, you know.
I had a diary. I'll pull it out. Just pop it open. Because
It
everything locked.
Doesn't just pop open.
So it's not like a diary.
It's like a diary, it's just durable.
Them locks for nothing.
Yeah, I know. They were my first lockpicking experiences were on those.
Does the diamond key fit in it at all?
You want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, Tersel hands you a key. Put it. And it opens up.
What do I find in said journal?
So, inside this journal is the personal account of the druid like figure laying on the ground. The first entry is talking about them being hired to take care of a red wizard. Basically, the story is the same as yours. They need to release this demon, which will kill it. Yada yada yada. Get lots of money. Very easy job, they think. After several adventures, this group's very excited about it. You do see in the very bottom of that page a note saying, Bob is an asshole. Turn to the next page. We have made it to the church. The key we were given is missing. Bob is an asshole. And there's a draw like a sketch of a key that looks like the head of the key is embroidered with like a butterfly shape. We'll turn to the next page. We've been searching for hours for a way to open this damn door. Velix is going to try alchemy fire.
Velix?
Yes. And that's the last entry in it.
I think I know what happened to their faces.
Well, thank God you put mine out before I joined them, I guess. Who the
I will
fuck is
say,
Bob?
if you had rolled lower, it was going to hit you in the face, but you rolled high enough that it was a chest hit.
Alright. Let's find out who Bob is. Felix is trying the alchemy fire, so he's the one in the corner with the white hair.
Yeah.
He's the only one that rolled high enough not to have his face melted off.
Probably threw it from far enough away to not affect him or something.
Bob.
Tercel,
Yes.
roll an intelligence check for me.
That's not fun for
Again,
me.
again, you get points on it.
Yeah. Well, 8.
Okay. You know that there were 5 slots on his bandolier. One still had an alchemy fire. So 4 of them had been used, apparently.
So he never even. They all tried it. Each one had their faces burned off. Like, after the first guy had his face burned off, what did they think was smart about trying it again?
Or they used all 4.
At the same time?
Yep. You don't know what exactly happened, but you can put together, Tercel, that 4 alchemy fires are missing, 4 faces are melted. Kind of a coincidence.
And the guy that's the furthest away from the target is still head intact or whatever.
Alright, so Belix is the white hair. Druid is obviously not Bob. So we've got 3 others who Bob could be. The Druid would think is an asshole.
I've never met an elf named Bob.
No.
They usually have lots of vowels in their names. So I'm discounting the elf. So it's either Bob the cleric or Bob the fucking Warhammer wielding armor guy.
Well, and Bob had her diary key. Or
Oh yeah.
the
Did we get that off the priest?
you got that off of this guy.
The robe
the cleric.
wielding Paylor
Yeah.
aficionado.
So we're thinking the cleric who had her key to her diary is Bob, or the dwarf is Bob.
Well, I checked Bob over pretty good. I guess I can go check the
Let's
the
go
quote
check out
unquote
the dwarf.
All right. So you guys go to inspect that. Both of you roll investigation rolls.
I just don't have a good
Oh,
dice anymore.
6. That was so
11.
bad.
11. So Sarah, yeah, you don't really get past the fact that its face has spelled it off, and it's about as tall as you, so you kind of get squirmy around it, so you're distracted. As for Tercel, you go past that, and you find in a pouch underneath the armor a letter.
I'll hand the letter to Sarah because she reads gooder than I do.
Sarah, do you speak Dwarven?
Common, halfling, druidic, sylvan, abyssal.
Nope. Yeah, you take a look at it and you cannot make heads or tail of the writing. It is definitely Dwarven.
Does it say Dear Bob?
No, you don't see the word Bob, but again, you can't translate it, so you wouldn't know. But nothing that looks like Bob.
Names are always spelled the same way.
Now, I can show you Russian and German and English spelling of Bob, and they're all going to be different looking. Okay.
So the
you
one
speak.
journal entry had a depiction of a key with a butterfly top.
Yeah.
What if we thought of that while talking to the cursed bag of holding to see if maybe it got lost in there or something?
I asked for keys. I got a set of keys.
You didn't imagine
you
a
could certainly
specific
go
key.
in and
Don't you
try.
have to picture something specific in your brain to get it?
But she's the one saying that the key is missing. But you could try. It's on the altar.
I'll go try.
All right. Roll a 1d4 as you're doing that search.
I asked Ray if she speaks
1d4.
dwarf.
Yeah.
3.
3 up. Yeah, you find it. You pull out the key.
But
It's right here, Sarah. Did you even try this thing? Come on.
Again, you are correct. You have to specifically think of what you're looking for. You just said keys.
Were you thinking of a hippopotamus when you tried the last one? Is that what
No.
happened?
No.
Fucking
I
druids
asked
always
Ray if
hair
she speaks dwarven.
Now, I will
that
say,
lightning bolt.
as you're sitting there talking to Sarah, yep, it does. So the bag's still sitting on the altar after you pulled the key out. All of a sudden, the bag starts to shake on the altar. And then it falls off the altar, and you notice that the opening gets bigger. And you hear this trumpeting kind of noise. And you see a long snout come out, followed by 2 long tusks, and these big thumping.
Get out of the way.
And the giant
Ray.
bull elephant comes pulling itself out of there.
Tercel was actually next to that bag, so he would be there.
Yeah.
All right. So Tercel, you will need to roll a dexterity save.
So I cast enhance ability to do what? Has that been an hour ago?
It's been probably about half hour since you did that.
You did
All right,
cast.
let me roll a concentration on that damage I took.
You did
Rolled a
cat's grace or something.
9. I have to beat a 10, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's drop. So straight deck save plus 2 for 10.
For a 10 on your dex? Let's see here. Ooh, no. So it is going to try to gore you with its tusk. Oh, but it hits a 3, so it misses you, luckily. And then it is going to stampede.
Let's use this again as our elephant. You are going to have to another deck save as it stampedes, and so
I yelled for them to get out of the way. So if they didn't get out of the way before.
Oh, this is happening like as soon as you're saying get out of the way, it tries to gore him, and then it starts to run. So give me a deck save to jump out of its way. She failed her, so she's going to get knocked on the ground. So
15.
nope, you get knocked on the ground too.
so Tercel, you get knocked down on these stairs. She gets knocked down, and this elephant goes charging out
The doors and runs off into the night.
I'm
Because
just
now night.
I love this bag.
Fucking halflings. Tercel's on his back, staring at the roof, just like, oh, how do I get my shit wrapped up in this shit?
As you stand
I'm
up,
assuming, is
Tercel.
Sarah like legit laughing, just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like
He's like
Teresa's gonna sit up and just throw the key at her and be like, fucking go try the door.
Fair.
Thrusting a fist in the dark.
Dexterity to catch the key.
Finally. That's a 17.
Okay, yeah, you catch the key. Terzel, as you do that, also roll an investigation check.
12.
So where the elephant had spawned, the altar is now crushed. In the rubble of it, you see a small red leather pouch.
I'll look through the leather pouch.
There is another key in there.
Any particular shapes or
No,
anything?
just a standard key.
Okay. What haven't we opened yet? Well, I guess we have to do one for the locks, one for the door, maybe. Like, I found another key, Sarah. Don't.
All right.
I don't know. One of these is hopefully open.
Don't throw that one
Well,
at me. And I will head to this door with the butterfly key.
All right. Which lock are you going to try?
I'll try either one.
Well, let me know which one you're trying.
Okay, first I'll try the chains on the
Okay.
thing.
It does not fit on the chain.
So then I will try the door.
Hold on. Roll a reflex save.
Dex. Right?
Yes.
10.
All right. As you try to put the key into the lock, it sets out a small little shock, and you take 1 point of damage.
Okay, not that one, not that one. So I'll try it on the door.
Fits in the door, and you hear the lock unclick, but the chains are still held tight.
All right, bring that other key. Crystal.
Yep. And I'll grunt and groan and make my way over there.
All right. You put the key in the chain lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Goes in a little tight. This chain's definitely a little old, but it unlocks and the padlock falls to the ground.
Nice. Do you want to take the padlock? You never know. Might need one day.
Guess we could. We got the key for it now.
All right. So, key and lock go in bag of holding.
Tersel's gonna turn around, look up to the now empty rafters, and be like, "We're gonna go outside now." Okay.
Perception check, Tercel.
I'll be like, have fun with the bag.
13.
As you say that, you hear childlike laughter faintly.
Fucking, it's always got to be ghosty kids. What can
Yeah,
we
I'll-
get
I'll
like
yell to him, "Have
ghosty,
fun with
sexy
the bag."
mistresses or?
Who's opening the door?
I'll open the door.
All right, so Sarah, as you open the door, expecting to look outside at the graveyard, instead you are standing at the top of a stairway that leads down into the darkness. And the
Yep.
children's laughter picks up louder.
Oh, the children. Spooky little bastards.
I guess D.
Yeah. Well, let's go down the ominous staircase. And I will light a torch.
All right.
It's like a
As you
little
light your torch and begin descending it, that is where we're going to end off for today, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you to everyone for coming in. We will be raiding out here in a few minutes. But before we do, I want to give Az a huge round of applause for playing along with this because he knew about this all along. So today's little fun bag of holding is called Bob. And Bob comes from the Knights of Estelle. You can find their stuff online. And
Bob is an asshole.
Bob is an asshole. It literally says that in the description. So if you ever want to include Bob in your campaign for a little bit of fun and mischief, please go to uh, let's see here, Magwa's Magic Item Compendium, and you can print out the stats for it along with the chart for what you roll whenever uh, an animal is released from Bob. So, and again, as knew about this as of
Man,
yesterday.
You were describing that bear coming out. I heard two big claws and a snout. I'm like, if it's a fucking owl bear, I swear to God.
I had to roll a 12 to get an owlbear, and I never rolled a 12.
I thought
You're
we were
lucky you
so-
didn't roll a 1, though, when you got that key out. Because if you had
Oh,
rolled a
yeah.
1 on that D4, a random animal would have got pulled out instead.
Uh,
But yes, so that was our magical fun item I found, and I sent it to Az yesterday, letting him know that you were going to find this bag because I know how much you like your bags of holding.
right, I was gonna say Sarah's gonna grab that instantly. Like, oh, that's hilarious.
So I am so glad you fell for it. And again, glad that Az was able to keep it together because as soon as you picked up the bag, he smirked because he knew exactly what it was. If you go back and watch the footage, both me and Az smile at the camera like, yeah.
Mhm.
But I love that bag.
Bob is an interesting magical cursed item. Its actual description says that Bob is always in a bad mood and likes to cheer itself up by surprising whoever is using him with useless, angry animals. Bob is an arsehole. Don't be like Bob. So,
Maybe we could
I-
make Bob happy and he'd deliver peaceful animals that help
well,
us out along
Bob
the
is
way.
actually possessed by a mischievous spirit. So you probably have to exorcise the spirit to turn it back into a normal bag of holding.
But I love that bag of holding. That's-
If you put a cursed bag of holding in a normal bag of holding, does it just fill the normal bag of holding with cursed
oh
animal?
my
Like,
God, it's gonna.
I think the
fill it
you
world
with
see your bag just
explodes.
progressively gets bigger and bigger.
Experiment for later. So,
Yeah,
all right.
My bag of holding. would
While you
fit
guys
an
discuss the bag,
elephant.
hold on. I'll see who we're going to raid out to. You guys go ahead and keep discussing.
Yes, our bag of holding wouldn't fit an elephant or a bear. It would be way
Right.
too big.
Well, and there's like no air in there, right? So
Right,
they
it would eventually die.
theoretically,
So
yeah.
then it would just
So
be
it'd just
full
be a
of
bag full of
carcass.
dead animal corpses.
Yeah.
Very fitting for a zombie game.
Gross. So she gave the key to Bob because she's an idiot, and Bob wouldn't give her the key back.
So there was 3 journals. Each one ended with Bob as an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Those are the ones where I actually had to like.
All right, we are raiding out to
it.
Jay Talbot, who's playing a little State of Decay. So we will see you guys. Like I said, I will be back Tuesday with Resident Evil, and we will be back the weekend after, as far as I know, with D&D. So have a safe time. I'm gonna go hit this button, and then I'll hit this button.
Thanks, Fat Panda and Leviathan and D for stopping in.
Mhm.